It's navOtrucker here. How y'all doing? Thank you for watching my video. Today I just want to give you some insights about my experience with McElroy Truck Lines orientation week. I chose McElroy because of the Christian values. The pay is pretty pretty decent, or not decent, but it's pretty generous. There's no you can find out all the benefits on the websites or other places. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. And the tuition reimbursement is pretty steep, or pretty generous, at $250 a month, and it's in writing. And of course, the home weekly. So yeah, I really that's why I chose that. It took a lot of time with other companies, other flatbed companies, and I decided to go with McElroy. And McElroy, the orientation was in Cuba, Alabama. I just finished it. Today is Friday, December 20, sorry, December 9th, 2016. Started on Monday, December 5th, of course, 2016. So I came down here by driving. To me, that was the best choice, and they didn't have any problem with me driving down. They reimbursed me 20 cents a mile. So you want to drive down here, that's your choice. Or they can pay you for the bus ride. But some stories about bus rides I've heard from other classmates or some other students is a little bit discouraging. A lot of negative feedback on those bus rides, but you can drive down here. I would highly recommend you to do so. Right, and the hotel here is Drury Hill, or Drury Plaza in Meridian, Mississippi. It's a nice hotel. You can look it up. There is right smack in the middle of all kinds of interstate. Yeah, I don't remember. 5920. I think it's 5920, right off 5920. So a lot of restaurants around here. We have Cracker Barrel, Buffalo Wild Wings here, McDonald's all over the place. Tons of restaurants, so tons of convenience store, other restaurants, grocery stores. I mean, you drive your car here, you wouldn't miss any, you wouldn't miss anything. You can buy anything down here, so you don't want to have to bring a whole lot. Just you can, like I said, you can look up online at what you should bring, and there is breakfast in the morning, and you eat. It starts at 6 o'clock. You can go down and eat, and by 6:30 you need to leave with the shuttle, because that's when the shuttle comes at 6:30. Takes you back to Cuba, Alabama, and the shuttle will take about 20 minutes or so. So I would get on with the shuttle. Even if you drive down here, I would get on with the shuttle. Back to the hotel. There's a pool, breakfast, and there's drinks. And around 5:30 they provide you with hot meal, and I wouldn't call it dinner, but that's enough for it to make it as dinner. I haven't been spending any money going out to eat. I've been eating at the hotel: salads, hot dogs, soups, certain kind of meats on certain days, nacho cheese, and the sodas and iced tea and water and coffee and all kinds. So they take care of you pretty well here. And there's also a laundry facility. It costs about $1.50 to do a load. You have a week worth of clothes. That's $1.50 will take care of it. Just make sure you bring detergent, or you can buy detergent here. And it takes about 30 minutes for the washer. $1.25 for the dryer, 45 minutes. You can, it goes up to 45 minutes with different settings. So there's a convenience there. All right, back to the, so I arrived here on Sunday, the 4th of December, and just kind of hung out a little bit, got things ready for the next day. Just relaxed and just enjoyed. And then on Monday, the 5th, of course, that's when my first day of orientation started. I hopped onto the shuttle bus around 6:25 along with other student drivers. We got there right before 7. And this is a very nice facility, the orientation center here. So I would, it's bring you. The first day you're not gonna have any food. I thought that there was gonna be food provided for the orientation, but there isn't, or there hasn't been, and there won't be any. So you're gonna have to bring your own lunch, and there'll be refrigerators and for you to store your food. So what I would recommend is, buy some food and sandwiches, whichever, and bring it to you every day. There'll be shuttle taking you to a gas station for lunches, but you don't want to spend a lot of money on that, then I would suggest you to just bring your own food. And there's water, there's coffee machines. The water has ice machine, and then there's water dispenser. There's it's very convenient. It's very nice. It's very clean. It's a new facility. It's a top notch, high technology facility. So, and you go to your class, and of course, just like any other trucking companies orientation, first day would be a lot of paperwork, lots of paperwork, and paperwork. But just application, just releases, acknowledgement, agreements, whichever. Nothing that you wouldn't be expected to do. And of course, you're going to do be drug tested on the first day, hair follicle and urine sample. Did both on the day. So I just make sure you prepare for that. And you watch some videos, and around lunchtime, noon, there would be a break for dinner. Oh, I'm sorry, not for dinner, but for lunch. It's for an hour, and then went back to the classroom, do some more videos. And around 5 or so, we got back on the shuttle, came back to Meridian, Mississippi, back to the hotel, and I think we had enough time to eat dinner. So we came back when we had dinner, warm food, usually 2 kinds of soup. It's a lot of food. Back to breakfast though. Breakfast, there's always a biscuit, sausage, gravy, hash potato. Sometimes there'll be waffles, oatmeals, cereal. What else? Bread, all kinds of stuff. Pastries. I mean, there's tons of stuff. Coffee, juices, sodas, anything. This is not a typical continental breakfast. This is a top-notch continental breakfast. Is you would enjoy it. All right. So that's done. Came back, ate, and and then I just came back to my room and just relaxed. Right. And on Tuesday, it's a little different though. Tuesday started at 7:30. A shuttle would be picked up by an instructor, and then he would take us to a local hospital here to get our DOT physical, so that we could obtain the DOT medical certificate. We all should have one already from the school, but then there'll be another one that you have to do, and this one will wipe out the one that you had before. So just make sure that you're aware of that. They'll do the same thing, the vision test, the hearing test, blood pressure, hernia, all that stuff. All right, and then that took probably about an hour and a half for all of us to go through, and then we came back to the hotel, and then there was enough just for us to eat, same breakfast, whichever. I just make sure you eat enough, because that same day, this Tuesday, the same day you will be doing the physical agility at a facility, which a lot of lifting, a lot of tarp lifting, and just your body movement, your motion, your motion range. Make sure that you be fit, you be suitable for this job, that you're physically fit, right? So that would be in another town, about an hour and a half, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's where you be, and you spend some time there, several hours, because each test takes a lot of time. One you go in with a group, some you will go individually, some you go with the whole class. Just various tests, stepping up, stepping down, lifting this and holding that and pushing this. It's just a lot of things. I just want to make sure that you'll be fit. You are physically fit for this position. All right. So that took a while, and we probably didn't finish until 5 o'clock. So we drove back and got back. I don't know. We got back in time sometime in between 5 and 6. We got back, and we did our CBT, the computer-based training. This is where you'll be given a tablet and you'll be working on the tablet, watching some videos, taking some tests. So, all right. So this is a combination of you know, in class with instructor experiences, and on the board writing down, and you be given tests, you be given quizzes, so that you understand what you're doing, evaluation. So just make sure you pay attention to all that when you watch videos. I took notes because some of the questions you have to kind of go back to your notes as you wouldn't be able to remember from the video. So in the key points, I took some notes down to help me remembering it. Right. So you came back, and on Tuesday you come back, do some more tests. I think we left around 6:30 or so, and then we came back. I think we had enough time to eat our warm meals when we came back on 7:30 or so, if I remember correctly. Right. And then the next day, Wednesday, Wednesday, what did we do on Wednesday? On Wednesday, I think we just went back, and same time at 6:30, the shuttle came by. Got there at 7 o'clock, and we did. I can't remember what we did. Oh, okay. We did we did all in class stuff that day. We didn't go outside at all. So then we do some pre-tripping, e-log, map reading, and we just had then some more videos, and so we just stayed in that room. We didn't do a whole lot. I mean, we did a whole lot. It took us all day. So e-logs and all those stuff, map reading. So we did all that in one day. And then at the end of the day, we did CBT. So that from 6:30 to 8 o'clock, right? And then we actually went out on a road test. So we went out on the first road evaluation that day with another instructor. And this is just to see how you shift. It's pretty simple road test, but you have to be able to shift up, shift down, turn. So all right, and so that was done. We came back. I think we may have missed our dinner. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tuesday we missed it, but one of these days you just find out that you're not gonna be able to come back on time. So Monday and Tuesday you're gonna be able to eat your dinner. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the rest of the week you be spending a lot of time at the at the training facility. So you wouldn't be home. You wouldn't be back into your hotel until 8 o'clock or so. All right, and then so on Thursday, this day became more interesting. We did in the morning. We did a little bit more the classroom training, just notes and tests and videos. So we did that, and then in the afternoon or late morning, we went outside. We started looking at the devices, the securement devices, the tarp, the winches, the straps, the all kinds of stuff, the bar, the binder, and just to get familiarize ourselves with all the equipment we'd be using. We were given the hard hat, the vest, and the safety glasses. So we always kind of play around and just see. And we actually had to fold some tarp, carry some tarp. We had to do that several times, and then we did some coupling and uncoupling, which they will teach you the way that McElroy wants you to do it. Do it the same way they want you to do it. So you'll be familiar. You will be shown that on how to do it. You're gonna do it several times, and when we did some simple strapping, just folding certain things, strapping it over a load and securing it down, things like that. So pretty simple, just to get our hands on, because the week after, which is called the first training week, and we're gonna be using all that, incorporate all the stuff you've seen on the first week, and you're gonna be using a lot of it. And then we went out on more road evaluation. They just want to see that you're shifting correctly, or what you need to work on, because they really want to help you. They want you to succeed. You're not here to be evaluated and then weeded out. I think we lost only one person out of the 9, and that was because that was his choice to leave. Right, so they're not here to judge you. They're not here to try to get rid of you. Unlike some of the companies here that that you will get tons of people in and then send half the people home. So this company really wants you to succeed, seems like, and I'm enjoying it, right? And so while you're just gonna rotate, you're gonna be folding the tarp. Folding the tarp. Some will be strapping, some will be uncoupling or coupling. Some will be on the road, and some will be on the simulator with another instructor. So you'll be in a dark room, have screens around you, and I'm sure you've seen this before. Screens around you, and then you just kind of get yourself used to of the simulator, right? So this was Thursday, was a action-packed day. Classroom, and spent a lot more outside, and then did all kinds of stuff. So that was interesting. I really enjoy that. And of course, at the end of the day, you do your CBT, the computer-based training, and then you're done for the day. And we came back, and I think we got back early enough to eat too as well. But it's a little later than 5. I think it was 7 o'clock or so. Just be aware that some of you might not be back at the same time as other students. So you might have to carpool with someone, or you have to wait for the shuttle. Some half may be back to the hotel at certain time, and the other half might come back later. So just make sure you plan your timing accordingly. Then today, Friday, the 9th. Today was a short day because a lot of instructors were off, or some of the instructors were off on Fridays. So we got there and we wrapped up on all our tests, because each day you will have some assignment. You're gonna have a large test that you have to do, and you have to finish through the week. You have daily assignments that you need to finish. So make sure you stay on top of that. Don't wait until the last day, because there's a lot to take in, a lot of information. So on the last day, we just pretty much just went through all the tests, the quizzes, graded, and make sure that we did it all good, that we did it correctly, and correct what we didn't know. Right. So that took pretty much the whole morning, and then later on we worked on Smith's system. We watched many 3 or 4 videos about Smith's system, just pounding you on the safety, and safety. So to make sure that you understand about how to drive safely. So you learn a lot about Smith's system. And then what happened? Then after that, we went through some more paperwork. We kind of organized our paperwork, just to kind of wrap up the whole orientation, because the class you'll be in will be, you are done with that room, because the new class will come in and you will go to another room for the week 2 room. The week 1 room. And also the instructor will go through some insurance information, some personnel file to go through, make sure that you have everything. And you will actually be given an employee number. So if you last this long, if you didn't quit, or you're not sent home for whichever reason, then you get an employee number, and you are just a step closer to become a driver. Just because you have an employee number does not mean that that you can still be sent home, but you are a step closer to becoming a driver for McElroy. All right, and then the instructor will wrap up the week, tell you what to expect the next week, because on Sunday, this coming Sunday, on Sunday the 11th, we will have to go back on the range. We'll be in the truck, we'd be securing, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff on the yard all day long from 11 Sunday. So, I got back on Friday. I got back to the hotel around 2 o'clock or so. So I did my laundry and all that stuff. So just manage your time wisely. You'll be okay. So just kind of relax. And the instructor said just to go ahead and relax on Saturday, because it's gonna be a lot of work next week. So we will we'll do the work next week, because we'll be pretty busy. But so that's what happened. So just about the staff and about the people and about the company so far, is everything that the recruiter has told me has come into fruition. Everything's in writing. The $250 a month for your tuition reimbursement, home every week. They will try to get you home every week. And people here, the instructors that I have been in contact with, they're just nice people, just genuine, and they um, they just want you to succeed. They want to help you. They're gonna work with you to individually to make sure that you succeed with the company. They haven't brought you down here just to send you back home. They will want you to work with them. They will want you to succeed, like I said, and they have invested a lot of time and resources and money on you, so they want you to stay. So I don't come in with an attitude that you'll be sent home. Just be positive or be open-minded. Just relax. I'm sure you'd be nervous coming in. I was, and I'm still am, and other peers are, I'm sure, the same way. That pretty nervous. So it's a new challenge. It's a new career. I'm excited, and I hope you will be too. But they will take care of you. It's just I can't stress enough of how friendly they are. Very family oriented. You can. There's no. I don't feel any. There wasn't any tense. Everybody just happy. Everybody just seems to be very nice, and they just want you to succeed. So just make sure you come in with that attitude, and they will respond back to you the same manner. Just study. Just sponge up everything you learn, and I think you'll be okay. So this is a recap of my orientation week, and it's not training yet. It's just orientation. Just kind of get yourself into the water, just so you just kind of give you some an overview of what you're going to be doing and the benefits and all that stuff. So with that said, just remember to wrap your truck around a big bubble. Just be safe out there. All right. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please hit the like button. All right, and subscribe to follow me for the next videos. Thank you.